Hey everyone, it's Final Round and my name is Jordan. Welcome to Tuesday's slate of WNBA basketball. Hope you had a fun weekend with the NFL. I took some days off with the WNBA and I will let you know why here in a second. But first, I want to give a shout out to Ev from Guy Boston Sports. Congratulations. He had his week one video get over 40,000 views. That is absolutely insane. So congrats to him. I know he works very hard at what he does. He definitely deserves it. If you're watching this channel and you don't know who Guy Boston Sports is, definitely go check out his channel. He puts in a lot of work. And another guy I know who puts in a lot of work that's taking a big step is Steven from Just a Bet Outside. Showed up on Kyle Kerm's The Sauce NFL picks on Sunday morning. Congrats to him. I think he's going to be a regular there for the NFL. So I love to see these guys that I've met just grow and it continue to grow for them. If you're not subscribed to either of them, definitely go check them out. And for me, as far as WNBA goes, we are in that stretch of the season where it's not quite like the NBA because there's only 12 teams. And 7 playoff spots have already been locked up. There's the 8th playoff spot, but I'm not sure how much a team wants to fight for that spot just to be a first round exit to the New York Liberty. It looks like you're almost better off not getting it and then getting a better draft pick. You have the Aces who have been sitting one of their big players every few games. I feel like that's going to get a lot worse here as we get closer to the playoffs. So there may be days with big slates that I might just stay away from completely. Depending on what we see with these teams, a lot of teams just don't have much to play for other than staying in shape and getting their reps in. So I think that's still the motivation for putting your best players out there. But we're getting close. We're getting close to that point where it's going to be difficult. Like the Washington Mystics are playing 11 players deep. And it's just very difficult to predict who's going to go off there, if anyone goes off there at all. You know, in the middle of the playoff rankings, there are teams kind of fighting for that home court advantage. So there is something to play for there, but that will become more apparent the closer we get to the playoffs, clearly. I have a couple of picks for this slate. We have some tanking teams going up against some of the better teams that have their picks locked up, like the Sparks and the Dallas Wings. They look like they're going to be there for a top draft pick. But, you know, they're giving up a ton of points. So I'm going to make my picks there. You'll see images that come up on the screen. Those will be from a data app called Outlier. There's a link in the description that'll give you a 7-day free trial for Outlier. And also, if you're into sports cards, I did just make my first WNBA purchase. And I'll show that after the picks if you're just interested in sports cards. I think it was a pretty good purchase. So this first pick is going to be from the New York Liberty. And it's going to be Breanna Stewart. Over 24.5 points plus assist at plus 100. Now, why is it plus 100? It got bumped up already from 23.5. So if this does come down and you see it at 23.5, I definitely like that play. But right now we got plus 100. So she's going up against Dallas, who they give up a ton of points and they score a ton of points as well. So their games normally are very, very high scoring on both sides of things. So all of her unders you see in that last 10 are against very tough matchups. Her overs were against some pretty easy matchups. So against Dallas this season, she's gone over in 2 of 2 games. And even going back to last season, she went over in 3 of 3 games. She's gone over in 5 straight in the past 2 seasons against the Dallas Wings. They're giving up the most points and the most assists since the Olympic break. And Outlier has a little note that she's gone over in 5 straight games versus bottom 5 defenses that give up points. And she's averaging 29 points plus assist in those matchups. So really with the Liberty, it could be anyone that goes off, or it could be all of them. I just expect a lot of points to be scored, and Breanna Stewart's one of their best players here with the good history. So like her over 24.5 points plus assists. And if you guys could, please like the video. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. If you have a little bit of extra time, could you leave a comment for the algorithm? Haven't been getting too many comments lately, so I'm just going to say I'm gonna do like Ev says, just put like a number 1, just put a 1. And if you guys want to get away from Prizepicks and try out another Pick a map, try out Underdog Fantasy, Sleeper, ParlayPlay, or ChalkBoard. Promo code is fine around 11. They'll match your first deposit up to $100. Underdog is doing up to $1,000 right now as an NFL special. I'm not sure how long that's going to go for until they tell me it's off. So there are links in the description, and I'll take you there with those promo codes. This next pick is going to be kind of a two-parter. If you want to parlay her, I didn't combine them because it has been bumped up combined, but it's going to be Brionna Jones of the Connecticut Sun over 14.5 points at -128. And she's been on a tear lately, just scoring very well. So she's gone over in 4 straight games. Her minutes have gone up. Since the Olympic break, since before the Olympic break, her minutes have gone up and extended. She's getting more shots in. She's confident. She's playing against the Sparks, who they just played on Sunday. And normally when you have these back-to-backs where you play the same team, the games are different. Clearly, they make changes, but I'm not sure how much they really care to make changes at this point in the season. But she did play Seattle a few games ago where it was a back-to-back, and she just stayed scoring. So this matchup, the Sparks give up the second most points overall to teams. Connecticut Sun, they don't score much because of their slow pace. With the Sparks, it's just a lot easier for them. She's gone over in 2 out of 2 games versus Sparks after the Olympic break. And then this play that I would pair with her if you're on a sports book is Brionna Jones. I just realized this whole video is all Brianna's. So this is the Brionna video. Brionna Jones over 5.5 rebounds. It's at -140. So she had 9 in that last game versus the Sparks. Sparks give up the 3rd most rebounds since the Olympic break. And Connecticut's defense is just one of the best defenses in WNBA. So that just adds on to what they're usually giving up. So that's why she ended up with 9 rebounds there. And since the Olympic break in her 2 matchups versus them, she had 7 and she had 9. So if you took this combined, I believe it's 21.5 for around +100. If you take these separately, it's a parlay at +205. She has hit in both of them for what would be around +205. So I like these combined for Brionna Jones and Brianna Stewart. So if you'd like to discuss lines further, I have a Discord. Link is in the description. You can hop on in there. Conversation going on about football, baseball, WNBA, all the good stuff is in there, and it's free. You don't have to pay anything for it. And I've been seeing a lot of green lately. And as far as a recap goes, I'm scrolling through. I actually did pretty well with starting out with NFL. Okay, my last video for WNBA. I had Leah Boston over 9 rebounds. She did not get that. Caitlin Clark under 9.5 assists. That hit. Then I had Tiara McCohen over 19.5 points, rebounds. That hit. And then De'Erica Hamby under 16.5 points. She ended up going over by like 1 basket. So it was like a 2 for 2 day. So that's why I'm just keeping it small with the WNBA, probably until the playoffs. Then we can ramp up because we know they're going to be more serious. So just bet it light with the WNBA and NFLs here. I know my plays, I went like 5-1 with my week 1 video, and then before that Friday night I went like 2-0, and then before that Thursday night video on props I went 1-1. So NFL is definitely looking good, but sports always look good to start off the year, and then lines get sharper, and you have like a kind of a downtime, and then you figure things out, and then you kind of have your ups and downs, and hopefully you have more ups than downs. But if you like sports cards, I saw a Napheesa Collier lot up, and with some of her rookie cards and some autographs. So I went into a bidding war, and I won Napheesa Collier. This is a SI for kids cutout. I don't know if you know, SI for Kids, not there anymore. Sports Illustrated, not there anymore. So I do really like those cards. I actually don't have a LeBron one when he's in his high school uniform. I should probably get one of those. It had a couple of her rookie cards. That is a rated rookie, and the rookies, this one right here is numbered to 199. And then some prisms. Blue, the color match is not quite there. And then a red, that's the 199. And this is a Mojo to 25. So I really like that one was in the lot. And then what I really liked about the lot, 3 autographed Nafis Collier cards. All the same card, and I like that the autograph isn't lazy. She wrote it all out with the number and everything. If you guys are interested, I might do a giveaway for one of these autographed Nafis Colliers just for the people who sat and watched me talk about WNBA for an entire season. You deserve an autographed Nafisa Collier card. So let me know if you'd be interested in getting one of these. I'm not sure how many people like sports cards. I love them. I have so many around me. You probably see like a stack right there. That's a stack of sports cards. And there's more around me. But let me know if you're interested. I believe that card is around $25 to $30 card. So it'd be cool to give back to you guys. So I'm going to get this edited and get it out to you. God bless you. It's fun around. My name is Jordan. I will catch you on the next one. Bye.